Yeah, you see, the more we delve into the mysteries, in quotation mark, of cosmos, the more we come to understand that there are just repetitions and repetitions and repetitions of the same, following the same, templates, laws, etc. Standing systems or holism, holons, Greek word from olon, a complete system, a whole system, which resides into another system, which is also whole, etc., etc., or standing fractals in mathematics, we can see that this is the way that the universe is created. It's just the small is in the big, and the big is in the small. Microcosmic and macrocosmic understandings are interrelated. So my cell is the whole universe, and the more we are helped by technology and all these beautiful minds that deal with quantum physics and modern physics and complexity, etc., they help us understand how this happens. So actually, in the universe, there are very few elemental entities. And out of these very few, we have the huge variety that we see, from galaxies to systems, solar systems, our Earth, our own variety of life on the Earth, and uh, human beings. So who can say what is small and what is big? I think nobody can say that. In cosmology, for example, we have this, how do we say, the law of conservation. And in this, we know that energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes form. So let's think about it. When energy is not created but not destroyed, then you reflect on conception, birth, death in a very different way. And when all entities are composed of the same essential energy, this essentially takes us to the thought that we are actually made of stardust. We are stardust. The universe is in us. Perhaps it took the universe some billions of years to come from one form to the next form, to the next form, to this form. But this is never going to end.
Mm.
Or, for example, this quantum entanglement. Einstein spoke about it, Podolsky, other theorists back in the 40s. And what did they say, which now we know so well, that two molecules who are related have this bonding, we would say, using our language,
Mhm.
are entangled, and it doesn't matter what the distance is between the two of them. If separated, they sense, they have this connection. So entanglement is uh, so light bringing to our understanding. It's high time, Carlton, for all of us to reconsider our vocabulary, our conclusions, our messages, etc., so that they resonate the new understanding, and stop using words that come from the very past or the deep past.
Yeah. Thank you. One of the frameworks, one of the perspectives that you have brought with your book is kind of, I think, what you're calling the maternal aspect of the cosmos, the nurturing aspect, the mom, the ma, the mama. Maybe you could share the title of your book with us and explain where that came from.
Yes, well, the title is Mother, but I write M dash other,
Mhm.
and then the subtitle is Mother, me, the other. And this is connected with my quiz, my motivation to bring to the readers, so to our friends all over, a new understanding of mothering, which is not a biological concept, but far from a biological concept, but a concept that sustains all life, a cosmic force, a force of harmony, and a force of balance, so that we see creation, universe creation from a different perspective and see ourselves from this perspective. It's high time we move away from gender-based concepts, because mother is has been used related to the feminine, to the female gender, and is through the time, through history, it has been used not in the best understanding. It has been oppressed, it has been repressed, it has been restricted, and it has been used as a role in maintaining a household and upbringing children. And this is so bad because it excludes men from this
Mm,
nurturing force that creates life, all ages and all forms.
mm,
So my motivation was to help understand, turn the attention to this possibility. Carlton, over the last couple of decades, I'm very sorry when I see women uh, identifying with just motherhood, saying something like Olga Gouni, mother of two. Why do we restrict the entities we are, the beings we are, and the beings we are becoming every day to just one little thing? This is something that makes me sad. And also, I see in so many ways the way that all the gender-based and separation-based attitudes lead to conflict that is not needed. But it's high time we see how we can work together so that we become the active agents of evolution that
mm.
is taking place now.
Wow. Did you just say the active agents of evolution?
Yes,
What a
yes,
crusade.
yes.
Fabulous. Fabulous. I've been fascinated with learning about astrophysics and watching some snippets of these wonderful genius level men explaining to us in language we can understand about the cosmos and how fascinating it is, and learning more and more about how it works. And one night I saw one of my favorite physicists say, we on Earth, he said, this is a valuable piece of real estate in the cosmos, because as far as we know, it's the only place where the cosmos has developed to a level where it can reflect upon itself.
Mm.
And that's what we're doing. We're being curious about who we are, what we are, where do we come from, what do things mean. And this leads me to kind of a wonderment of this idea of the soul. And I wonder if you have a language or an idea about what the soul is, or what it means, or if there is such a thing at all as a soul. What does the soul mean to you, Olga?
Well, it's a big theme, and it has been a question for centuries. And the classics, or later more contemporary philosophers or scientists, have tried to provide answers. The duality of our human existence is something well documented, that we are not just the biology, but there is something. The best example I could find is like a program that is the one that gives the instruction to our biology, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, in what direction. So a lot of people have talked about this duality. In Greek, we have psyche or psyche as a word, which is related to cool, something cold. And this starts another reflection process, or when we have consciousness now in science, uh, perhaps we have degraded or underestimated this research, but not the ones who really know about what they are doing. Over the last many decades, best universities in the world have worked on research on consciousness. Now, this is the word that is being used. What is consciousness? But what is consciento? Con, together, and know. But this con takes us to thinking, is there somebody else, not only one? And if this is true, then what is it, or who is it? And actually, in the universe, there is no isolation, there is no vacuum, there is not one. It's always, all universe is relational. It's always at least the two that work together, and in their relational collaboration, the third, number three, the creation appears. It's always a triad. The monad, the dyad, and the triad is a very important creative unity.